So here's another brand that's been around for a minute, but has certainly carved out its own space within the pro audio range. It's called Alphasonik, and it's under some pretty interesting management and some definite energy pouring into its designs. Today, we've got their product expert, Alex, joining us to tell us all about the greatest products from Alphasonik in the pro audio range. This is CMA Connected, brought to you by SiriusXM, all about Alphasonic Pro Audio. And it starts now. What's going on, guys, and welcome to another CMA Connected, brought to you by SiriusXM. I'm your host, Ben Wu, and we're talking pro audio. And you know what? This is a fun category. If anything, we've learned exploring all these great brands in this segment is that this is a category that's kind of throwing it back to the old school and bringing that fun of loud, powerful sound to sound systems today. Now, Alphasonic, they're kind of known for their really unique designs, certainly a signature look and feel, and we're going to find out a little bit more. So, Alex, welcome to the show. What can you tell us about what we're going to be covering today?
Well, Ben, how are you? How you doing? Very excited here to present all these products. And here we go.
And here we go, we will. But first, a quick message from our partner, SiriusXM, reminding you what a great add-on sale it always is. And when we come back, we've got Alex from Alphasonic in the studio, and we're going to be talking some pro audio. Don't you dare go away.
Hi, Paul Truman here with SiriusXM. We reached out to some of our partners in the industry, and here's what they had to say.
I can't say more or enough about just what it means to have our unit working with SiriusXM. It's like we're there now.
The SiriusXM service is something consumers want, right? So it's Paul.
That allows a consumer to listen to either podcasts, entertainment, sports, all at their fingertips. It's all about engagement, and that's what SiriusXM provides.
SiriusXM is a huge component in a vehicle nowadays. Consumers expect that technology to be available both in our OEM system as well as the aftermarket upgrades that they're applying to their vehicle.
Alpine and SiriusXM, through our electronics, are able to offer the consumer on the aftermarket side SiriusXM 360L, which is an expanded platform for SiriusXM. And it's really been a beneficial relationship for us with SiriusXM.
As a dealer, just remember, we don't compete with anybody else. We are absolutely one of the best profitability accessories you can add to any head unit that is SiriusXM ready.
All right, welcome back to the show. Now, Alex, Alphasonic is certainly no stranger to the pro audio category. Lots of different products to cover on today's show. But the first question I want to ask you, for those tuning in and those who might not be familiar or have been keeping up with everything that Alphasonic has been doing, what would you say makes Alphasonic just the perfect brand when it comes to pro audio?
Why Alphasonic for Pro Audio? It's basically very simple. We have been doing this forever. Even before Pro Audio was called Pro Audio, Alphasonic was already out and pretty much handling a lot of the car audio industry of what it has. That's what basically why Alphasonic for Pro Audio.
Alex, no doubt Alphasonic has been in the pro audio game, and like you said, maybe even before it was technically called pro audio. So certainly you've had a lot of time and expertise to be able to, really hone your craft and come out with the products that these customers are looking for. So what are some of the things that make Alphasonic different in this segment?
What makes Alphasonic different? It's its unique design on most of our products. We all have the Alpha logo on most of the products. Basically, what makes a difference is that proprietary baskets. Basically, as far as the sound quality as well, what makes Alphasonic different? The sound quality of the product, and to a price point for whatever's out there in the market, for the power that we have and the quality that we provide to each and every one of our products. That's what makes us different.
All right, and speaking about different product, let's get our eyes on some of this stuff. If you haven't seen it before, you're going to see what we mean when we say proprietary design. Certainly everything that Alphasonic comes up with is very unique and has their own style. So I don't know, Alex, why don't we start with a very popular model, the VCA 104 subwoofer or woofer. You can correct me on that, but let's talk about that one first.
VCA 104, a very powerful mid-range, 500 watts RMS. What are we talking about? Unique, as you can see, the connectors, the Alpha logo, a basket with the Alpha logo on it as well, the grill with the Alpha logo on it. I mean, it's very unique, very detailed. That's what we have been concentrating on in making products that are very powerful. very easy at the price point. And as you could see, that's the answer for the VCA 104 on the quality of the product and its own particular design that it has.
I think you're going to see that proprietary design cast basket throughout the type of products that we'll be presenting on today's show. Obviously, that mid-range there, very powerful looking, lots of power handling. And again, the price point you may find very, very interesting. Okay, let's move on to a driver series, which is probably the most popular. We're talking about the M Pro series. Those of you who are a fan of Alphasonik already know this. It's kind of legendary in its own right. But let's take a look at what Alex has to say about the M Pro series drivers.
M Pro 654, 6.5 mean range. Also comes with its grill with the Alpha logo on it. As you can see, the basket with our own proprietary basket. A very unique neodymium design, very slim, very powerful, 350 watts RMS. Handles basically 96 decibels. Very light because of the material of the neodymium, and it's an excellent price.
All right, we move now to the amplifier category. And of course, when it comes to pro audio, you got to talk about full range amplifiers. And within Alphasonic, their go-to is the Alpha series, which I understand, Alex, there's a couple models here to look at.
Well, you're correct, Ben. Pretty much as far as the Alpha series of amplifiers, every model is very compacted as far as the size. You could see it right there. We have a 1000, a 2000, and a 3000 for the monos. And we have a 4-channel that is a 4250 that holds 250 watts RMS per channel. That's a 1000 RMS in total. All full range amplifiers to dissipate the heat, or the heat dissipation, as you can see over here. The connectors that go right there, and for the controls, basically a very attractive, a very unique full range amplifier that holds its own.
So in this amplifier range, how many models are actually in there so that we can have different, models for different type of system building?
There are 4 different models. The Alpha 1K, the Alpha 2K, which is this particular one, the Alpha 3K, and the Alpha 4250, which is the 4-channel that I had mentioned.
And last but not least, let's take a quick look at the flagship woofer, a very popular woofer option here. Now, these look really big, but don't worry, they're actually quite lightweight, and Alice is going to show us some of the features of these flagship woofers.
Well, Ben, here we have 15-inch, 700 watt RMS flagship FW1532 subwoofer, a die-cast aluminum, double surround. As you mentioned, lightweight as well, which it makes it easier as far as the installation and everything else. I've mentioned that it's got 700 watts power on the RMS. Great product, easy sell.
And that was our good friend Alex Roca from Alphasonic joining us to give us a quick overview of some great products within the pro audio range, coming to you from Alphasonic. If you're interested in finding out more details on any of the products covered on today's show, I do invite you to head on over to their official website, which we'll put on the screen right now. Now, as far as my takeaway, Alphasonic's one of those really unique brands that have been around the block. It's great to see they've put in so much energy and focus into making themselves different, investing the R&D into unique designs, because at the end of the day, there are a lot of products within this category. However, if you're a consumer or a store looking to offer something a little bit different, but still have that legendary Alphasonic sound, output, and quality, and certainly at the price point that they're offering these products at, I would definitely recommend taking a closer look at Alphasonic. That's it for the CMA Connected, brought to you by SiriusXM. I'm your host, Ben Wu. Until next time, we connect.